That's the one.
Kia ora team and welcome back to Big Boys Boxing. Yeah, it's been a while. There's a reason for that. Ever since Joyce decided to block Zhili Zhang's left hand with his face and get his eye mashed up and stopped in 6 rounds, there ain't been squat happening for the big boys. Most of the action for Big Boys Boxing recently has been over on Discord. If you haven't checked it out already, there is a invite link to the Big Boys Boxing Discord server in the description. Get over, check it out. We stream fights every weekend, whether it's heavyweights or not. There's lots of chat and lots of other stuff going on over there as well, so check it out, get involved. So, let's get into this news update. Firstly, the juggernaut, Joyce, after his loss we've just spoken about, has now activated his rematch clause. So he wants another go at the big bang Zhili Zhang. He wants to try and get his mandatory status back and the interim WBO title. Let's see if he can do it. Let's get this fight made. It was a good one to watch and I'm looking forward to the rematch as well. So with this news, it effectively cancels the potential of Tyson Fury facing Zhili Zhang. That's a potential opponent out of the picture. As we know, Tyson Fury is the hitch. He is the problem for getting this 4-man tournament in Saudi sorted. Joshua and Wilder look like they're well into negotiations to fight in Saudi in December. Usyk and Fury is a potential other fight on the same card. It would be a massive night. But the Duck King, Tyson Fury, is making things difficult. So, yesterday, he said that he wants Martin Bakole, which is a little bit odd. Tyson Fury, with his greedy belly recently, ain't gonna be making bugger all money fighting Martin Bakole. He doesn't have a big fan base, and he's really fucking dangerous. Whether Tyson Fury is just talking shit as usual, or he really wants that fight, I'm not so sure, but one way or another, we are gonna find out sooner or later. Martin Bakole is a boxer fighter, so there is no promotional link. It's gonna be somewhat difficult to make, maybe, but I suspect Martin Bakole will jump on that shit. He doesn't care what he's gonna get paid. He knows he's not gonna make much anyway, but it's a legacy opportunity for him. So let's see if it happens. So the next little bit of news is the WBA has now ordered the purse bid. It is scheduled for May 25th. This is for the mandatory shot that Daniel Dubois has at Alexander Usyk through the WBA. Now there's a lot of rumors floating around that it's possible Daniel Dubois might end up being pulled from this purse bid. If it goes to purse bid, anybody can bid on it. I saw an interview with Egis Klimas, the manager of Alexander Usyk, earlier today, and he would like to have the fight in Poland. It's right next door to Ukraine. There'd be a lot of support from the Polish government, and there'd be a lot of people travel over the border from Ukraine to watch the fight, to possibly take their mind off the war that's going on there momentarily and see one of their heroes, in my opinion, school Daniel Dubois. But like I said, that rumor about Daniel Dubois possibly pulling out of that fight, I think it's valid. The way Tyson Fury is jumping around, wanting this, wanting that for opponents. Apparently Andy Ruiz is pricing himself out. All sorts of things. I could see Daniel Dubois getting chucked in the ring with Tyson Fury. It's Both guys are Queensberry fighters. It'll be easy to make Daniel Dubois give up one potential title shot in a fight that I can't see him winning into another title fight, which I probably don't see him winning either, but either way he gets a title shot. So we will see what happens with Daniel Dubois and Frank Warren. If this purse bid actually ends up going ahead, like I say, 25th of May, let's see if it happens. Story still developing. And the last little bit of news for this segment, Jared Big Baby Anderson is going to be taking on Zan Kazabutsky. Many won't know who Zan Kazabutsky is, but this fight is coming up in a couple of weeks, the 1st of June, I believe, and it's going to be a much better fight than many expect. I know a lot of people know who Jared Anderson is. He is the brightest promising prospect on his way up at this point. This will be his first main event, and it'll be in his hometown of Toledo. So it's going to be interesting, this fight. Zan Kazabutsky, I call him cruise control Kazabutsky. He looks like he's so relaxed all the time in his fights, and then as soon as he seems to put his foot on the gas, the fight's over, like that. So Jared Anderson cannot underestimate this dude. It's going to be a great fight. I will put out a prediction video before the fight on how I think it's going to go. But also on that card, there is Arslanbek Makhmudov is going to be taking on a Nigerian fighter called Raphael Ekpejiri. Now, if I'm being honest, I haven't really seen this guy fight. I've seen shorts. He's a big 6'8" Nigerian guy. He's unbeaten, but if you look at his box rec, I think there's one fighter in his last 7 or 8 fights that actually has a winning record. He's fought absolutely nobody, and I'm surprised he's taking this fight against the monster Arslanbek Makhmudov. So we'll see how that one goes, but I expect Makhmudov is going to make a mess of this dude. I might be pleasantly surprised, but judging by the level of opposition Ekpejiri has been facing, I don't really see him having a lot of chance. He doesn't have experience against a decent level of boxer as a professional, so we will see how it goes. But that card is coming in a couple of weeks. That's the most competitive heavyweight fight coming up at a decent level, so keep an eye out for that. It will be on ESPN. So let us know your opinion on any of the news I've spoken about. It'd be good to get some conversation going. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. And I will catch you next time around. Don't forget to get over to Discord and check out the Big Boys Boxing Discord server. I will catch you next time. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out. See you!